video, I will spend some time of linguistic diversity. This means how people speak differently depending on who they are. Today, we will focus on two variables, age and gender. So, age. People of different age often speak differently. Younger people might use slang or informal language, while older people use formal or traditional language. This image shows how people of different age express the same idea in different ways. For example, on the right, younger people say that part, which is a slang or informal language. On the left, older people say that's excellent, which is formal or traditional language. This shows how language changes depending on the speaker age. Gender. Language use can also vary depending on genders. In some cultures, women may use more polite or emotional language, while men may use direct or assertive language. This picture shows how language use can vary by gender. So the girl says, "I'm really sorry, but can I borrow your pen?" Okay, it is more polite or emotional language. On the other hand, men says, "Give me a pen." Okay, it is a direct or assertive language. So this is an example of how gender can influence the way we speak, especially in classroom. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Lorena Bravo, and in this video I explain to you two concepts very important for the linguistic variation. The first concept that I will teach is about socioeconomic status, okay? That is the socioeconomic level that the students in a classrooms may have. All of this can influence the economic, educational, and social environment of each person belonging to the group. For the same reason, it also influences a lot in the speech and vocabulary that we have socialized with other people. For example, in a classroom, a student with access to fewer resources may say, "Yesterday I played Free Fire with my friends and it was cool." While another student with more resources may say, "Yesterday I advanced a mission in Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom on my Switch," but are talking about that they did in their free time playing video games, but the type of game they mention and how they express it reflects differences in their socioeconomic context. Okay guys, on the other hand, the social leg is a way of speaking specific to a group that may be influenced by profession or interest, i.e. a social dialect. In a class, a group of the students playing soccer may say that test scored a goal for use at the last minute. Another group interested in science might say the test was like and while students who are in the robotics club might say the exam was totally booked, it threw you up. Everyone wants to say that the exam was difficult or surprising, but each group puts it in words specific to their interest. That's a clear example of social links. Thank you.
Phone, and this video talking about how English teachers can recognize and support linguistic diversity in the classroom. The proposal show how variants like register and coded switches and comment how address we then with inclusive and consider our pedagogy. Now, first, register, an example in class. Register refers to the level of formality in language, and it changes depend on the context. For example, the student might say, I don't understand this size. Could you please explain again? This is very formal. An example 2. What is? I don't get it. This when one student goes to the classmate. Informal but still valid. As teacher can we show how both register and use depend on the who you thinking and the situation. It's not about quality but yielding student close the right register based on the context. The coded switches. An example. Coded switches happen when studying alternates begin two languages in the same conversation, which is very common in bilingual classroom. Example 1. Teacher, ¿puedo go to the bathroom? The formal correct is I can go to the bathroom. It's natural mix the Spanish and English. Example 2. No entendí la clase, but I think can study in late. The correct form is I don't understand the class. Another example of spontaneous switches. Style of correct is directly we can why they have seen a bilingual competent and use it a chance for English used as support away. Has teacher recognizes the language variation help us create a more inclusive classroom where students feel valued and understood. Thanks watch for the video.
Hi, my name is Leslie Rees, and in this first video, I'm going to talk about the regional variation in language. The regional variation means that the way we can speak change depending on where we come from. This includes difference in vocabulary, pronunciation, and even expressions. It's something completely natural that shows the diversity of our culture. For example, in Ecuador, coast often use expressions like chévere, bacán, which means something was really cool. But in the Sierra, students might say puchica, achatai, expression a different expression of admiration or attachment, but they use different words depending on the region. But in the classroom, this can sometimes lead to the confused or funny moments. But it also gives us a chance to learn from each other. When as a teachers and the student understand the regional variation, it's become easier to communicate and include everyone, no matter where they are from. Thank you. Well, to conclude this video, it's important to understand that the linguistic diversity is not a problem, it's something we should value. A language change based on different variables like age, gender, socioeconomic status, region, and more. This difference reflects who we are and how we connected with others. And in the classroom, being aware of this variation helps create a more respectful, inclusive, and effective learning environment. As a future professionals and educators, we should celebrate how language evolves and learn to appreciate the richness of every way of speaking. Thank you for watching.